Have you ever wondered why you can, master advanced English grammar, but still feel completely lost when native speakers casually chat over coffee?
Oh, yeah, it's the ultimate frustration for so many learners. I mean, you memorize all the rules
Nice.
and you ace the test, but the actual lived experience of the language just operates on a completely different frequency.
Welcome to Everyday English Flow. Daily English practice, natural speaking, and effortless listening flow. Today, we're talking about why that happens. Our mission is to show you how learning whole phrases, instead of just translating single words in your head, helps you speak more naturally.
Exactly, because that's how you actually understand a context and, well, sound like a native speaker effortlessly.
Yeah, it is believed that true fluency hinges on mastering these common expressions. So today we are unpacking 4 key categories of daily life, and we're drawing from a master list of 75 essential phrases.
That's a lot of ground to cover, but it's so important.
It really is. And before we jump in, I want to mention there is a special bonus at the very end of this deep dive for those of you who stick around, just to encourage you to practice your effortless listening flow.
You definitely won't want to miss that one. So, where are we starting?
Well, the best place to start is really where most of us spend our time, right? The workplace.
Oh, absolutely. The stakes are so high there.
Yeah, it's like a strategic game of chess. These phrases help you navigate office politics politely.
Right, because at work you have to be professional, but you also, you have to get things done. So let's look at productivity and focus. A huge one is get down to business.
Okay, yeah, I hear that one all the time.
Yeah, at a C1 level, you understand the literal words. But what it actually means is it's time to focus and get serious.
Like when a meeting is just dragging on with small talk.
Exactly. It's the perfect polite pivot. So, for example, you might say, well, we've been chatting for a while. Let's get down to business. We only have an hour left.
Oh, I see. It doesn't sound rude, it just sounds organized.
Right. You're blaming the clock, not the person talking. Another really common one for starting projects is get the ball rolling.
Get the ball rolling. I like the imagery there.
Yeah, it just means starting something because getting a heavy ball to move is the hardest part, right?
Yeah.
Once it's rolling, momentum takes over.
Makes total sense. But, sometimes things fall behind, which leads to another one with great imagery. Burn the midnight oil.
Yes. That one paints such a vivid picture.
It really does. I always picture someone with a literal oil lamp in the 1800s.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But today it just means working late into the night. Like, I was burning the midnight oil until 3 a.m. trying to fix my laptop.
Man, we've all been there.
Unfortunately, yes.
So, quick question about a phrasal verb that I know trips people up. Catch up. Because it feels like it has a dual personality.
Oh, it absolutely does. It's a classic C1 challenge. So its first meaning is highly social, like reconnecting with a friend you haven't seen in ages.
Right, like let's grab coffee and catch up.
Exactly. But the second meaning is totally task-oriented. It means getting back on track with tasks you've fallen behind on.
Oh, okay. So, how do you avoid sounding like you're inviting your boss for coffee when you just mean you're doing work?
It's all in the preposition. You catch up with the person, but you catch up on a task. So you'd say, I need to catch up on my emails after being sick.
Catch up on my emails. Okay, that is super helpful to know.
Yeah, it'd save a lot of awkwardness at the office.
Speaking of awkwardness at the office, let's talk about a much darker idiom. Throw someone under the bus.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That is probably the most dramatic phrase we use in a boring corporate setting.
It sounds so violent. I mean, in simple language, what does that actually mean?
It basically means blaming someone else to save yourself. You're sacrificing a colleague.
Wow. So an example sentence would be something like, Emily didn't send me the data, throwing me under the bus already.
Right. You're in a meeting, the boss asks why the report is late, and instead of taking team responsibility, you just point right at Emily, you throw her under the bus.
Man, office life can be brutal.
It really can. Which is exactly why we need our weekends, right?
Yes. Which brings us to our second category, socializing and casual hangouts. Because moving from that high-stress workplace to the weekend, you have to change how you sound.
Oh, completely. If you use work phrases on a Saturday, you're going to sound way too intense. Conversational English relies heavily on softening phrases to keep things low pressure.
So instead of saying, I am currently relaxing, which sounds like a robot.
Right, you just say, just chilling.
Just chilling.
Yeah, it means relaxing. It's the total opposite of running around like crazy.
And what if a friend wants to make plans, but I don't want to commit to a strict schedule?
Then you use one of the most beautiful idioms we have, play it by ear.
Play it by ear, like music.
Exactly like music. Playing a song without sheet music, just feeling it out. In daily life, it means you stay flexible. You decide plans later, depending on how things go.
So, like, let's wait and see if it rains before going to the park. We'll just play it by ear.
You got it. It removes all the pressure.
Nice. And then if you do meet up and you want to pay for their coffee or sandwich, you'd say, it's on me.
Yes, it's on me. It just means you're treating them. It takes the awkwardness out of handling money.
Right. It's so much smoother than saying, I will pay the bill for you.
Exactly.
Okay, I want to ask about a really weird phrase. But first, I just want to take a quick pause. If you're enjoying this deep dive and finding value in this, please take a second right now to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps keep your daily English practice going.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely do that.
Okay, so here's my question. Why do we say, long time no see? I mean, grammatically, it sounds a bit strange, doesn't it?
Oh, grammatically, it's a total disaster. But practically, it's perfect. It's believed to be this universally understood, casual way to reconnect without the conversation feeling forced.
Because saying, I have not seen you for a long time just sounds way too stiff.
Right. Sounds almost like you're mad at them. Long time no see is just warm and breezy.
It's amazing how we just ignore grammar sometimes, if the feeling is right.
Oh, native speakers do it constantly.
Well, socializing and working hard can definitely leave you exhausted. Which brings us to the third category. Expressing states of being and emotions, but with nuance.
Nuance is key at the C1 level. You know the word tired, but you need to express the exact flavor of that tiredness.
Right. So what's a good phrase for just total physical exhaustion?
You'd say, I'm beat.
I'm beat.
Yeah, it simply means you are extremely tired, like after a long day of running errands, you're just defeated by the day.
Okay, but what if I want to paint a more visual picture? I love the imagery in the phrase, running on fumes.
Oh, that's a great one. It compares your body to a car with no gas left.
Literally just running on the vapor in the engine.
Exactly. So an example sentence would be, I've been traveling for 12 hours. I am totally running on fumes. You're telling people you have zero energy reserves left.
And what if that exhaustion turns into actually being sick? Like, you have to call into work, but you don't want to explain your gross symptoms.
You use the phrase, under the weather.
Ah, under the weather.
It's just a really polite way to say you're feeling sick or not 100%. It's perfect for calling into work because it doesn't invite personal questions.
It's perfectly vague.
Exactly.
Okay, let's look at another emotion. Frustration. What does it mean when someone says, that's the last straw?
So this comes from the idea of a camel carrying too much weight and one final piece of straw breaks its back.
Oh, right.
So in simple language, it's the moment when something small finally makes you lose your patience after a series of bad events.
Oh, I know that feeling. Like, first the printer broke,
Right.
then the meeting was canceled, and when the computer finally froze, that was the last straw.
Exactly. The computer freezing wasn't the worst part, but it was the breaking point.
Okay, to lighten the mood from that anger, let's talk about pulling your leg.
Yes. This is a fun one. It just means joking or teasing someone, usually by telling a harmless lie.
Like if I told my coworker, hey, management said you get a month off work, and they get all excited, and then I say, just kidding, I'm pulling your leg.
Yeah, exactly that. It's a way to diffuse a situation and let them know you're just playing around.
Well, when we are running on fumes, making decisions is hard. So our final category covers how native speakers navigate choices and conflicts.
This is where phrases do a lot of heavy lifting for us. Let's start with, the ball is in your court.
Another sports analogy.
We love our sports analogies. It means it's your turn to decide or act.
So if I book the flights for our trip, I might say, okay, the flights are done, the ball is in your court to plan the hotel.
Precisely. It clearly hands over responsibility without sounding demanding.
But what if I don't want the responsibility? What if I'm sitting on the fence?
Ah, sitting on the fence. That means staying neutral or being completely unable to decide.
Like when a group is trying to choose between pizza or burgers for dinner and nobody wants to decide?
Right, everyone is just sitting on the fence. But the thing is, you can't sit there forever. Eventually you have to bite the bullet.
Bite the bullet. That sounds painful.
It does. It means doing something difficult or unpleasant because you just have to.
So like finally cleaning out an overflowing closet. I don't want to do it, but I just have to bite the bullet.
Exactly. You just face the unpleasantness and get it done.
Now, I want to push back on one phrase in this category.
Let's
Let's
hear it.
cross that bridge when we come to it. Does that make a person sound lazy? Like, are they just ignoring a problem?
You know, it's easy to think that, but actually some important people in business believe it shows excellent prioritization.
Really? How so?
Well, it simply means We'll deal with that problem later. No need to stress now. Like worrying about a delayed flight before you've even packed your bags.
Oh, I see. So it's about stopping anxiety over hypothetical problems.
Right. It forces you to focus on the immediate task. It's not laziness, it's focus.
Wow, okay. That totally changes how I see that phrase.
It's all about context.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground today, and it is time for the bonus we promised at the beginning.
Yes. For everyone who's stuck around, here is your bonus phrase. Break a leg.
Break a leg. Which,
Yeah.
again, sounds terrible.
It does, but it doesn't literally mean breaking a bone. It's actually a really fun way to wish someone good luck before a big event or an interview.
So if my friend has a huge presentation, I just tell them, break a leg.
Exactly. And the bonus word to go with it is serendipity.
Serendipity, that's a beautiful word.
It really is. It just means happy accidents, finding something good without looking for it.
Well, before we wrap up, we have one final idiom question to test your C1 learning today.
Oh, an interactive quiz. I love it. Let's see how well everyone understands this one.
Okay, here it is. What does it mean if someone tells you not to spill the beans?
Don't spill the beans.
I want you to head to the comment section right now and write your answers. What does it mean to spill the beans?
Yeah, write it down.
And while you're down there in the comments, it is time for our commitment check. We want to know who finished their daily English practice. So explicitly write the words, "I stay committed," in the comment box.
It's a great way to hold yourself accountable.
It really is. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive.
And as we finish up, I want to leave you with a final thought to mull over.
Okay, let's hear it.
When you stop translating single words in your head and you start speaking in these rich visual idioms,
Yeah.
consider this. Does learning a new phrase actually change the way you think in English, not just the way you sound?
Oh, wow. Does the language we use rewrite our minds? That is a profound question, something to really think about. Until next time, keep practicing and stay committed.